Okay, so if you're anything like me, you probably love that idea of a really clean, minimalist space.
Hmm.
You know, sleek lines, clear surfaces, just that calm feeling.
Right.
But then you look around your actual home
Mm.
and you see, well, the fur tumbleweeds,
Thanks,
right?
yeah.
The mystery paw prints maybe halfway up the wall
Yeah.
and just scattered toys everywhere.
Yeah.
It feels like you have to choose, doesn't it? Design dreams versus pet reality.
That's such a common feeling. That tension is very real for pet owners,
Mm.
wanting this pristine home, but, loving your animals. And yeah, the assumption is often that it's one or the other. You just can't have both.
Exactly, that tension. So this deep dive, what we want to do is maybe shift that thinking a bit. It's not just about, like, hiding the pet stuff.
No, not at all.
It's about figuring out how our home can actually integrate our furry friends without totally sacrificing that clean look we're after. Our mission today is finding those pet-friendly minimalist decor hacks that really prove you don't need to choose.
Right. And the core idea here, it's not about camouflage, really. It's more about thoughtfully, even beautifully, weaving your pet's needs into your home using smart design.
Smart design. Okay.
Yeah, like choosing the right materials from the start, clever storage, maybe pieces that do double duty, serving both you and your pet without killing the style. It's about being intentional.
Okay. I like that. Intentional. So let's get into some specifics, some game changers, starting with one that honestly has saved my sofa more times than I can count. Machine washable slipcovers. Sounds basic, maybe, but how do they actually fit into a minimalist home now, beyond just being cleanable?
That's a great question because they've really evolved. Modern slipcovers aren't those baggy things anymore. They're designed now as like part of the furniture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, think really tailored, clean lines. And the fabrics, natural ones like linen blends or good cottons, they wash easily, sure, but they also contribute to that calm, minimalist feel.
Right, so the fabric itself helps the aesthetic.
Exactly. The hack isn't just it's washable, it's that they let you keep this really pristine, sophisticated look without a ton of stress, even with pets running around. And a neat little trick is to keep two sets.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, so you always have a fresh one ready. No downtime waiting for the wash after, a muddy paw incident.
Okay, that is incredibly practical.
Oh,
I
something.
like that. All right, moving from the sofa, let's talk pet beds. Because let's be honest, those neon fuzzy character beds from the pet store,
Yeah.
total vibe killers for a minimalist space.
Yeah.
But your dog or cat still needs a comfy spot, obviously. So
Yeah.
what's the thinking for integrating a pet bed so it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb?
Yeah, the goal is definitely beds that blend in, not stand out. And thankfully, brands are catching on. They're making these more low-profile designs
Okay.
using natural materials, wood, felt, neutral cottons. Look for those clean lines again, muted colors that kind of echo your own furniture. Makes you wonder, why can't pet furniture be as stylish as ours, right? And some even double as like a side table or an ottoman. That dual functionality is key. Adds value without adding visual clutter.
That dual function idea, that really is peak minimalism, isn't it?
Yeah.
But are there, like, pitfalls when you're trying to find something genuinely stylish and functional, not just, a box hidden in a corner?
Yeah, a challenge can be finding pieces that are well proportioned
Mm,
and feel solid, not like some flimsy afterthought.
right. Quality matters.
Definitely. It needs to be genuinely comfortable for the pet, too, not just a stylish box with a thin cushion. Authenticity in the design, even for pet stuff, that's really important for the overall minimalist feel.
Okay, good point. Next up, the floor. Specifically rugs. We've all seen those gorgeous white plush rugs in magazines. And then imagine them after 5 minutes with a shedding dog or a cat prone to hairballs.
Ugh.
Nightmare. So how do we choose rugs that can actually handle pets but still look good?
Okay, so the really practical hack here is low pile rugs, and maybe ones with a subtle pattern.
Low pile. Why low pile?
Well, they don't trap fur as easily, and they resist snagging from claws much better than plush ones. Plus, patterns, even subtle ones, are great at hiding little spots or, stray fur between vacuuming.
Makes sense.
Material-wise, wool blends with a tight weave can be surprisingly tough, and indoor-outdoor rugs, they've come such a long way aesthetically. They're practically bulletproof now.
Really?
Yeah.
They don't look like plastic doormats anymore.
Not at all. You can find some really nice, subtle geometric designs or textural weaves in neutral colors. They hide messes and look sophisticated. It kind of challenges that idea that pet-friendly has to mean ugly or purely utilitarian.
So it's less about avoiding light colors completely and more about the right material and texture in those colors. I've definitely seen those ruggable ones mentioned, the machine washable kind. That must be huge.
Oh, absolutely huge. It connects back to that idea of maintenance, right? How texture works in a room visually, but also how it holds up to wear and tear. And speaking of things that need hiding, nothing kills a minimalist vibe quite like a big plastic litter box sitting out.
Ooh, yes. The dreaded litter box. Okay, so this brings us to hidden litter box furniture. How do these actually work? How do they hide the necessary evil while still looking like, actual furniture?
It's pretty clever, actually. Modern designs look like sleek side tables or benches, sometimes even plant stands. The key is finding pieces with those clean, minimalist lines that could genuinely pass for regular furniture at first glance.
Okay.
You want to look for ones with good ventilation, obviously, and a subtle entry point for your cat. Plus, easy access for you for cleaning. That's crucial.
Right, because if it's a pain to clean.
You won't do it as often, exactly. And a common mistake people make is trying to hide it too much, making it awkward for the cat or badly ventilated. The goal isn't total invisibility, it's thoughtful integration. Comfort for the pet, convenience for you, and it looks good.
That really is the trifecta. Are there any, trade-offs, though,
Yeah,
from the cat's point of view? Or just for cleaning ease? Things to watch out for?
definitely. From the cat's perspective, ventilation and easy access are non-negotiable. You don't want them avoiding it because it feels like a dark, stuffy cave.
Good point.
And for you, check how easy it is to actually get in there and scoop daily. Some look fantastic, but are designed really poorly for maintenance. Always, always prioritize function alongside the form.
Okay, noted. Function first, then form. And while we're hiding things, let's talk about just the sheer volume of pet stuff. Leashes by the door, toys everywhere, bags of treats, grooming tools. It just accumulates, right? And takes over floor space. How do we deal with that without just adding more cluttered bins?
This is where thinking vertically really helps. Vertical pet storage. It's a great hack for reclaiming floor space.
Vertical, like wall shelves.
Exactly. Wall-mounted solutions, floating shelves, pegboards, maybe some nice hooks near the door for leashes. It keeps essentials organized and handy, but off surfaces and out of the way. A truly minimal approach means everything has a designated spot, preferably out of sight. It stops that pet stuff explosion feeling.
So it's about giving everything a home, not just, purging all your pet's belongings.
Right.
But what about the daily chaos? Like the squeaky toy Armageddon that happens in my living room every evening. My dog seems to think the entire house is his toy box.
Ha! Yes, the toy explosion. That's where closed toy storage comes in. Simple hack, but effective. Create dedicated containment.
Containment, okay.
Think lidded baskets. Natural materials look great. Seagrass, rattan, maybe canvas bins. They hold the mess, but they look intentional and tidy. Or even use furniture. You already have pull-out drawers in an entertainment unit or a coffee table with built-in storage. Those can double as toy chests.
But wait, don't pets need constant access to their toys? I always assumed leaving them out was, necessary for their happiness.
That's a really common assumption. But the sources suggest most dogs and cats are perfectly capable of getting toys out of a basket or bin. Some even enjoy the little hunt to find their favorite squeaky thing.
Huh. Okay, that actually does challenge my assumptions. So putting them away doesn't mean less fun for them.
Not necessarily. It can actually create a clearer boundary between playtime and, calm time, which can be good for everyone's sanity, honestly.
Okay, I can see that. All right, next challenge. Walls. Those mysterious smudges and streaks that appear at perfect dog nose or cat rubbing height.
Ah, yes, the evidence.
The telltale signs. How do we fight that constant battle while keeping walls looking clean and, minimal?
Right. This hack is all about durable wall surfaces. Choosing finishes that can actually stand up to paw prints, fur smears, maybe even a bit of drool without ruining your look.
So what kind of finishes?
Scrubbable paint is your friend here. Finishes like eggshell or satin, usually in those nice, neutral, minimalist tones. They offer that balance. They look clean and sophisticated, but you can actually wipe them down.
Okay, scrubbable paint. Makes sense.
And for really high traffic areas, like by the door or near their food bowls, you could even consider some kind of decorative wall paneling or maybe wainscoting up to a certain height, something inherently wipeable.
Oh, interesting, like beadboard or something.
Could be, yeah. Something that adds a bit of texture but is super practical. A mistake people sometimes make is choosing really bright or dark colors thinking they'll hide marks better.
Right.
But often that just adds visual noise in a minimalist space. It's usually better to stick with your neutral palette, but focus on getting that durable finish.
That's a great distinction, color versus finish. Okay, let's shift to the kitchen. Food and water bowls. They slide around, they get messy, they can definitely disrupt the clean lines. What are the smarter ways to integrate feeding stations?
Yeah, the sliding bowl symphony is not ideal. This hack is about making the feeding area feel seamless, part of the kitchen design.
How, though, if you're not doing a major renovation?
Well, if you are renovating, you could do custom cabinetry with a built-in niche or even those pull-out drawer systems that hide the bowls completely when they're not being used.
Wow, okay.
Uh,
Fancy.
But yeah, for renters or simpler updates, look for minimalist feeding stands. Ones with clean lines, maybe made of bamboo or metal, or even just a simple, nice-looking tray underneath the bowls can contain spills and stop the sliding. Use natural materials that tie into your kitchen's look. It busts that myth that a minimalist home can't have practical pet zones. There are creative ways.
It sounds like there are options for pretty much any situation, which is good news.
Yeah.
And what about gates? Those awful plastic baby gates that just scream obstacle course instead of chic design.
Ugh. Yes. Thankfully, we have options now. This hack is about using modern, discrete pet gates that almost act like architectural elements.
Really, gates as architecture.
Yeah, maybe not quite, but they're much better. Today's gates come in sleek wood finishes, black metal, even clear acrylic sometimes, so they can almost disappear visually.
Okay, clear acrylic. I can see that blending in.
Yeah, they have clean lines, minimal hardware. They're designed to complement your space, not clash with it. That old idea that all pet gates are ugly eyesores, it's just not true anymore. Some are even designed to integrate neatly into door frames or almost look like stylish room dividers.
Okay, that's a definite upgrade.
Yeah.
Now, this next one feels really fundamental, maybe the most fundamental. Durable materials. Choosing the right stuff from the get-go, what's the core thinking here?
Absolutely core. The goal here is surfaces and fabrics that can just naturally withstand claws, stains, the general wear and tear of pet life, while still looking sophisticated and minimal.
So what kind of materials are we talking about? For furniture, for floors?
Okay, for furniture upholstery, look for performance fabrics. Things specifically engineered to repel stains and resist scratches. You hear names like Krypton or Sunbrella often.
Right, performance fabrics.
For hard surfaces, think floors, countertops, maybe scratch-resistant woods if you love wood. Stone countertops are tough. Porcelain tile floors are amazing for pets. It's about being intentional with the material itself, choosing things that are inherently durable and easy to clean so you're not constantly fighting against them.
So it's not really that being pet-friendly forces you to sacrifice aesthetics. It's more that not being intentional about your material choices is where things go wrong.
Exactly. You nailed it. Some of the most beautiful, classic minimalist materials are actually pretty pet-friendly when you think about it. Like good quality leather that just gets better with age, develops a nice patina. Minor scratches can even add character. Or live edge wood tables, they already have natural imperfections, so a little wear blends right in.
That's a great point.
This hack is really about making those smart material choices from the start, things that will age gracefully with your pets. That's how you create a space that's harmonious and lasts.
Wow, okay. What a journey we just took. From slipcovers and rugs to hidden litter boxes and the very materials our homes are made of. You've really shown how pretty much every aspect can be designed thoughtfully with pets in mind without sacrificing that minimal feel.
And it connects back, these hacks, these ideas, they're not just about solving little problems here and there. They're really about creating a home that genuinely honors both your eye for design and your love for your pets.
Yeah.
That minimalist philosophy, everything with purpose, it actually aligns perfectly with thoughtful pet ownership, doesn't it? If you approach it with a bit of creativity and intention.
So what does all this mean for you listening right now? Hopefully it means realizing that, yes, you can have both. Pets and clean design can absolutely coexist beautifully.
Absolutely.
It's about implementing these kinds of solutions, selecting things that tackle specific pet challenges, but still maintain those clean lines, that intentional simplicity that makes minimalist spaces feel so good. Your home really can be a sanctuary for everyone, humans and animals alike.
Absolutely, because the best homes, they reflect everything we love, right? And that includes our pets. It doesn't mean compromising on style or function. So maybe the thought to leave you with is this. Consider how making those intentional material choices, thinking about durability and gracefulness, can let your home and your pets truly age beautifully together. That's how you get a space that's not just stylish, but genuinely harmonious and enduring.